You know, good win. I was worried about this game. They got some talent. They've had a tough season, tough injuries. I knew they'd play hard, and to our credit, I thought the girls really came focused and ready. Defensively, we were a little shaky early, and they were good offensively. 21 couldn't miss. We made the adjustment of switching defenses and on make miss, and I think that was a good adjustment that we kept them enough off balance, and we went from like 18-18 to like 30-20 or something, and we got that cushion. So I thought that was a key stretch, you know, to get that 13 or 14 point lead. But, you know, then in the second half, I thought we played really well against the zone. And then it's, what do you call it, natural instincts, or, you know, we took the starters out, and we kind of had them in a frame of mind that that was it. And they don't have anything but starters because they're so depleted. So their guys kept shooting and kept going, and you know, we had to put the starters back in. But that's not a bad thing. We didn't lose the game. You know, we made the right adjustment there and had enough. I thought Katie Doherty played great, and I thought she hit a big three when it was just looking like we might let him back in. And I think they had gotten it to 8. She buried a big 3 out of 3 games. But we haven't played against a lot of 1-2-2, and we prepared for it. And I think when we were patient and we got the ball into the gut of the zone and back out, we were good. But a couple times we tried to force things. But this was good for us, a good test. You know, not an easy one, but a good test. And I thought everyone got some confidence. I was nervous that we'd get everyone out without fouls, especially when it got chippy. I mean, not fouls, injuries, especially when it got chippy. And thankfully we did. And now they deserve 2 days off, but then we got 3 days to get ready for Lehigh or Navy. So I'm pleased.
Emily, is this the type of performance you kind of envisioned having on your senior night? You were almost perfect from the field the entire game and played really well.
Thank you. There were, really no complaints. I was, lucky enough to get some really good passes today and get some rebounds in good positions. So I'm glad that we were able to get the win today. I'm glad that I think this is the first game that both of my parents have been able to come from Iowa and see at the same time. So I'm glad for them they were able to see a good game. So
she's really, I think Alicia, along with her, should get great credit because Alicia is our trainer, and she'll be the first one to say it because this kid is trainer of the year in the Patriot League. She's had a lot of injuries and stuff, and she never really complains. She just goes and does her thing, and Coach, I got to do this. I said, whatever you need to get ready. But really happy for her that she's playing. I wish she had a totally healthy senior year, but we'll take a totally healthy down the stretch and into the tournament, and hopefully, I'd like nothing better. Claire and Emily have been a big part of us going to 3 Patriot League championship games and making great runs and getting the silver medal. I would like nothing better, and I know these guys would too, like nothing better than to get them the gold medal and raise a banner because they've been through it. But the thing I'm most proud of, regardless, is we're a true team because of these 2 guys, and I think the way that our kids respect them, we've become a true team. Now, if we can go and win it, it would make it gravy, but I'm very proud that we've become a true team from the beginning of the year when I don't think we were with 5 freshmen, but Emily and Claire were a big part of making us a true team, and we're playing our best basketball right now, so we got to keep it going.
Emily, that jump hook, that's a great weapon. I mean, that's a tough shot for guys too. I mean, where did you get that?
I actually started learning it in middle school. I remember there was a lady who ended up being my coach in high school, Coach Schutte, and she started teaching me the hook shot, and the first time she showed it to me, I was kind of like, what is this? I don't get it, but I guess I kind of ended up having the advantage with it because I shoot from the field with my right hand, but I actually write with my left hand, so I kind of learned the hook shot with both. And it just ended up being a really good tool for me because in high school I played girls my height. You can't just turn in the post and shoot. You get blocked a lot. So I kind of turned to the hook shot more as something that I could use to score over players that were as tall or taller than I was. And I just kind of ended up going to that. It's my go-to move. Yeah.
Practice it a lot?
Yeah, I do still practice it a lot because it's definitely a touch shot.
Yeah.
I have to practice it a lot to make sure that it's still going to get the form that I need.
Great shot, though.
Yeah, we needed it coming out of a timeout. We called her number and got it inside when she made it. It was wasn't a clean one, but she put it up there soft enough that it was a crier and went in, and it was a big hoop. So, yeah, she's worked on it.
Katie, have you guys been working a lot on skip passes? It seemed like today, 2 or 3 people away, you guys were creating a lot of open shots for each other, and especially you knocked down a few there down the stretch.
Every time, like before games and stuff, we break up into guards and posts, and Coach Dorsey always works with us on those skip passes and being ready to shoot those skip passes. And especially since the beginning of the year, we've gotten much better at that. I know that was a huge weakness for me in the beginning of the season.
You should have seen her throw
a
skip
really,
pass.
really bad. But we've come a long way.
Speaking of junior high, you should have seen Katie throw skip pass at the beginning of the year. She's come a long way, baby, from that.
Yeah.
But that's a good point. And credit to Coach Dorsey for, against zone, you have to skip the ball. I thought at one point we got a little skip happy that we missed that Emily or Rock flash into the dead zone, but we'll see that on film because we may face some zone in the tournament certainly, so we got to be ready for it. But I'm just happy, knock on wood, she can take a couple days to rest those knees. Rocky is beat up, Lisa is beat up. The freshmen, have got to be, just tired. So no dancing or anything, just a couple days off and
dancing in a few weeks, right?
Yeah, hopefully that's when the dancing is right. Raquel Scott played so hard, and I mean it's just such a factor, but she doesn't have a good shooting game, and we still win by 14, so that's a good sign when we can win without Raquel having her best game. But again, I think she's beat up, her knees are killing her, so I know she'll be ready for the tournament. If we can be all clicking on all cylinders, it's Survive in Advance, and it starts Friday night. I don't know if it's going to be 6 o'clock, Kev or Jim. We'll figure that out Monday and check your local listings.
Katie, I'd just like to know, how would you say you evolved as a player, just December? Are you more confident now? Like that big shot you made at the end, were you have taken that back in December?
I don't know, but I've definitely seen a lot of progress in me and the rest of the freshmen. In the beginning of the season, it was just so overwhelming, everything, the speed of the game, the strength of the game, the intelligence of the game, and definitely all of the experience that we've had. Coach always says it, playing Notre Dame and playing BC and Georgetown, and all these big games really gave us a lot of experience and definitely gave us confidence too.
Excellent. Good job.